He went for the up air auto cancel, got the up tilt to try to continue pressure, but by that point, Caesar had rolled behind him and he was charging that forward smash, just ready to let it rip.
Yeah. Ooh, so when we see a bit more of Caesar, then there's another Sonic in the bracket too, but I guess he is...
Oh, J-Tag lost to Kaze.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kaze was able to get further. He beat Gibbous. We're going to eventually see Mage versus Kaze. Eventually get to see Austin versus Zay.
And
I'm sorry, Austin versus Caesar.
I'm excited for that, because I feel like Austin doesn't play against that many Sonics.
No. We don't have a lot of local Sonics that go to Shockwaves a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't see a lot of that matchup. And Ness is not the fastest character in the world.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll see that much defensive Sonic, even though I feel like that might be optimal. Caesar seems very aggressive, very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, so, I mean, and one of Austin's biggest downsides as a player is that he really struggles against characters that he doesn't have a lot of experience against. Which is normal for people who don't play against a character a lot, right? You don't know the matchup that much. You don't know how to play against him that much.
Makes the game so much harder.
Yeah, so we'll see. That's going to be a very exciting set to see because we may see an upset there. But we're going to be going into this next set, Kazeroli versus MageOfSymphonia, or Symphony Man.
Of course, Symphony Man.
Symphony Man.
Now, Kaze, like we've said before, has a dominating record against Mage. I think 4-0 on the past season that just ended.
Yeah.
Now we'll see if Mage is able to turn things around. He did recently lose to N as well at Shockwave just this past Wednesday.
Right, let's talk a little bit about why Kaze has been so dominating in this matchup. What does Ryu give him against Rosalina that's so overpowering?
So he's got these big, strong limbs that can easily just stuff Luma, push her out of the way, and it usually makes it a 1v1 instead of 1.5, where Rosa's got that Luma ready.
Yeah.
Kaze his control of space in particular is just so strong. You saw it against Gibbous, where he forced Gibbous to do options and he covered the ledge real well. Really good against Rosa as well when you're able to get rid of that Luma. There we go. And Kaze, smart about that matchup, takes every opportunity to get rid of Luma. He understands he might get punished by that dash attack, but that's a baby slap on the wrist for the big reward that he's getting.
Exactly. Gets rid of that knockback, that kill potential, and it sets up so we can take down Rosalina. Lots of percent right now, one Shoryu away with how light Rosalina is. Luma back though. You can see how long Luma stays alive. Oh my gosh, accidental Tatsu for sure. That was supposed to be a Shoryu.
Maybe he was trying to Tatsu there just to kick Luma the other way.
Possible too.
Might have pushed him off stage. Back. Look at how efficiently he's taken care of this Luma. Now Rosa has to get back on stage without.
Oh my gosh. So another. Okay, good to grab him before he got down to the ground. But there, doesn't get the sweet spot of the Shoryu, so he's going to be staying alive.
But now he can space safely with back airs, and that might do it. Or just wait for that dash attack in.
Yeah. Man, it's like he knew the dash attack was going to come eventually, and that's why he didn't move.
Like I said, he just has such good control of space, such a good way of making you want to move. There, unfortunately, didn't have a good control of his double jump.
Yeah, his jump was gone there, and the option that would have saved him was Tatsu, but it was such a scary Tatsu because of the pressure of Mage was applying there. So he had to wait till he got a bit lower to be safe, but didn't make it to the stage there. Luma dying once again as well.
Gonna go get back throw to Fair on the DI mix-up. He's able to get a little bit of damage. Now playing a little bit evasive, wants to wait for that Luma to get back, but Kaze covering the space.
Some pressure. I love the patience there, especially on the focus attack. And getting these getting these hits here is so big when he's in you.
As long as Luma's still around, you've got those double hit moves, so you don't have to worry about focus.
Wow, that platform was so good to Mage there, able to get him out of the way, keeping Luma alive as well, because that force smash would have sent Luma flying off the stage.
Look, Kaze just took one opportunity, punts Luma out of the way. And now, even though he's at with this rage, he could easily get the stock. Oh, great pivot grab to catch the Nair, pushes him back off stage.
Yep, waits for Luma to get back. All he really needs is to get him away and keep Luma intact, because with Luma on stage, he can do so much more. Okay, gets caught there by the jabs, off the stage now. Kaze able to get back on though. Oh, and he's able to run around and just go straight to the Shoryu that killed at 75%.
Waited for Mage to commit to the jabs, gets the jump right over the Luma, lands down with the Nair, confirms into the Shoryu, and takes the stock at such an early percent, abusing all that rage. Kaze just finds his in so well.
That's so crazy, yeah. He really knows how to get around this Luma. And man, it goes into how I really think Kaze has to be one of the the most cognitive Ryu players I've seen in DFW for certain. The way that he just, you know, applies data that he has gained in past interactions to future interactions is just so great. I really love how he was able to use that and how you can just tell it. You can see it as it's happening that he knew this happened before and he knows how to punish it here.
And then another thing I feel like about the player-player matchup between these two is Mage relies a lot on his movement to pressure his opponents. He's a very aggressive Rosalina normally. But Kaze is so calm, cool, and collected all the time that he doesn't let that fluster him, and that doesn't leave the openings the Mage is looking for, so he finds it harder to get stuff started.
Also, Kaze has like crazy spacing.
Oh yeah.
Kaze's spacing is ridiculous.
He doesn't move unnecessarily. That's the big part. Finds his way down, almost gets rid of Luma, doesn't find the time, doesn't want to run into that up air bait.
Double neutral air just to stop Luma as well. That's crazy. All right, patience too. Yeah, and there's no unnecessary movements. He's waiting to react to Mage's options. And then even when he's getting back onto the stage, he's very cognitive of where Mage is, what Mage is going to go for. Like right there, right? There was options that he could have taken to get to the stage that were different, but he was keeping an eye on what Mage is doing and choosing his option accordingly.
There we go. And again,
Yep.
oh my
it was
goodness!
So good. What?
Man,
That was so good.
that run off Tatsu back on is a really, really sick edge guard.
I didn't even
Mage,
realize
though.
he had ran off until he went the opposite way.
There though, Mage was able to clean it up real quick, back to 0-0, catches the landing with the up smash, but oh my goodness, the damage already!
Gosh. Luma's gonna stay alive a bit longer.
It looks like Kaze's playing doubles right now, the way he's ping-ponging, like option switching back between the two.
Right? There goes Luma. Mage alone winner, and I really like to see. Look, that's such a good option or situation to explain what I was talking about earlier. So that's cool that he got that stock, but I really want to talk about that option specifically. The last time in the other game, when he got rid of Luma, Mage immediately went for a grab, got him off stage, and waited for Luma to get back. Realizing that he just got rid of Luma and Mage was going to be looking for a similar option, Kaze immediately spot dodges and then is able to set up for taking that stock.
Yeah, it got an amazing conversion afterwards and was able to follow up just perfectly to seal it.
Yeah. That's why, you know, watching your opponent closely, gathering habits that they do in certain interactions is so important, and you know, sealing sets for yourself, sealing games for yourself. And Kaze is just like a walking, talking, just explanation of that. And that's so great. I love watching this guy play.
Wow, got the spacing such that he only got hit by the Luma, so he was able to focus out, but this time, not the case. Ooh, big pressure coming out of Mage. He's got him at the ledge. What's Kaze gonna do? Fights his way out with a fair.
Oh, and it just keeps going all the way to the end. Nice spot dodge there for Mage, but Kaze still finding a way to keep the damage going.
Percent's close to even, but I feel like Rosa is real close to that Shoryu kill percent if Kaze's able to take care of this Luma, and he has been able to in the past with efficiency.
Whips from both ends. Now Kaze in this guy's, and I love his recovering to the stage has been so good this set as well. He's been able to find the perfect ways to maneuver around the areas that Mage throws out. Oh my gosh, unfortunate Luma there. Gonna be shooting right into the blast zone. And now Mage by himself gets caught, but doesn't get the sweet spot of that Shoryu, so he's gonna be living.
Not able. It looked like he was trying to go for the B reverse there to try to aim for that sweet spot, but wasn't quite able to get it in time. Very difficult to get the B reverse true input. Ooh, great pressure by Mage. Too many times he's been letting Kaze make it back to the stage, but continued pressure does find the first stock.
And that was also a similar situation to the last game where he did that, he waited for Kaze to choose an option that could jump. This time he knew Kaze was going to be cognitive and wait and went for the back air, but Kaze immediately retorting and getting the stop out of Mage with no damage netted on his first stop.
Up throw, up tilt, not going to work on Ryu. Wasn't spaced so that he could get those double hits.
Already tons of damage. Luma almost
wow.
gets off the stage, but wow, Kaze here.
Okay, gets the grab, but again, doesn't get those
What?
double hits.
What? I'm upset for Mage in that
Right?
situation. What? That was a super scary forward there. Doesn't get the sweet spot again, not the aerial sweet spot, so Mage is going to keep living with Mage in a super tough spot here.
Okay, just goes for that rapid jab to beat out the space back here that Kaze was going for.
Yeah, I really think in this situation, Mage needs to keep Luma.
Mage keeps miss-spacing that strong Tatsu. That was the wiliest Tatsu I've ever seen.
Yeah, right? That was
by
just
the
like,
way.
what was happening?
But I think sometimes Kaze's kind of like mixing up whether he's going for medium or strong Tatsu, so that changes the length at which he goes.
Yeah.
And their Mage expected it to end a little bit sooner.
Yeah, and unfortunately getting clipped there. But I really would have hoped that Mage... So what Mage did every single time he got Luma back was he would space Luma away from himself to try to set up a little wall. And now most characters that works really well, but we had seen that entire set. Kaze had been really, really smart with his spacing and jumping around Luma and getting that pressure onto Rosalina.
It's exactly how we saw like game... I believe it was game number 2's ending? No, it was game number 1's ending where he was able to jump right over the Luma, get the Nair confirm into the Shoryu to end at such an early percent.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the... If Mage had realized that sooner, I really would have hoped that he had kept Rosalina closer to the belt in that situation. That way he'd be able to get more grabs, he'd be able to get more pressure, because we saw Kaze jump in so often during that set. Yeah. Kaze going to be moving on.